Thank you for being here. What makes us so unique and is chiropractic? And it's one word, tone. Now just imagine if we had no tone. Tone gives us movement. We'd be stuck as a tree. We couldn't go anyplace. So tone is very important to us. And that is our last sense, tone. Now from where does the tone come? Well, it really comes from the heart. We take a stethoscope and we listen. And you can always see the MDs walking around with their stethoscopes. If only they would take it a little more seriously and find out where the problem really lies. The problem really lies, as I told you before, that the heart is far too large today. And it used to be only in the center, which we call the mediastinum, and I'm going to call it the center field. And eventually it decided to get bigger, and as it got bigger, it started to invade the left side or the left field. And doing that, it got rid of a lobe in the lungs. And now you can see that the heart, as it went into the other side, and since it is a hollow organ, that as it turned, it had to rotate. And I brought this little piece of hose here to show you what I'm talking about. Now look, I have, you see where the cuts are? Here and here. Now, when I take this, and if I try to bring it down this way, I would get a kink. But if I bring it around as a U, notice this is here, and if I bring it around as a U, notice it's on the opposite side. You notice the rotation? And this is why when we have a scoliosis in the spine, it rotates, always rotates. Now we call it a rotatory scoliosis. But it's got to rotate, because if it didn't, it would break. And in order to balance the scoliosis, we come down, and on the other side it rotates. And so the heart not only went into the left field, but it became changed. You see it? Now there's no kink here, and stuff can flow through there. So if you can't see it too easily, I suggest you get yourself a hose that's flexible. Get one that's a little bigger than this, and find the markings in the pipe as I have here. It's right here and here, and then cut one side and cut the other side on the same side, and keep working, and you will finally understand it. It's a very easy experiment, but do it so you get it. And this is our problem. Number one killer? Who wants to answer? Yell.
Heart attack.
Heart trouble. That's right. And that's the reason for it. That's the reason for it. And there is nobody outside of self-center that tells you this. Now, look at this guy. Where's his heart? Huh? Isn't this the guy that did all the miracles in the book? Where's his heart? Straight up and down. You see it? And from it, you can see the mist or the spirit come out of it. Now, I'm not showing you this because, or in order to praise any particular religion, but when I got this in the mail, I said, they do this, but still, they don't practice it. So in your thinking every day, think of your heart being smaller and in the center. Smaller and in the center. This is what's wrong. On the mail, I received the Conspiracy Journal. You can get a copy if you like. Just tell them to send you one. Come up here and take the address. And here they talk about the Mayan calendar of 2012, conspiracies of world leaders hiding the truth about the end of the world. It isn't the end of the world, my dear. It's the end of the winter season for Mother Earth. Get that straight. Not the end of the world, but the end of the winter season for Mother Earth. And in Exodus, it tells us, when we have a harvest, then we have a winter. But when we have an ingathering, that at the end of the ingathering, at the end of the season of autumn, we go right into the spring. And where do we find that? In the old Hebrew text. Exodus. Find it. I don't remember the exact place, but find it. You'll find it. 2 places. Period. At the ingathering, then you know that the year starts right after it. There is no winter. No winter. And this is what the 212 is about. It's a leap year, is it not? Isn't this a leap year? You bet. And when you were up at the valley, what did I say? It's no more equinox. Nox means night, but equi, dies, day, light. We've been in the dark ages all these years. For 2,700 long years. Now it's time to get out of them. But if we don't understand it, we can get lost with the rest of the crowd. So understand it. And we have nothing to worry about.